The chairman of Region 6, during a report on the 2021 NGSA results in the region, noted the need for improvements in maths and science. More in this report. 1,697 students across the East Berbice quarantine wrote the National Grade 6 Assessment Examinations on August 4th and 5th after spending in excess of a year away from the normal face-to-face learning methods in the schools. At a recent press briefing with the Region 6 Chairman Mr. David Armagon, he revealed these details about the regional performance.
We have 11 students from the region who would have qualified to go to Queen's College in terms of the marks. The good performers are not concentrated in a particular area or a particular school. It's right across the region, which is a good sign. It means that if one student in a particular school can do well, then more students in that particular school should be doing well as well, too. And so I like the spread, because what has happened in the past is that the focus sometimes, maybe one school will have had about 5 top students, and then the other school just trickling in with 1 or 2 students.
Mr. Armagon then provided a comparative report on the students' performance in English language and social studies.
1,018 pass would have had more than 50% of the marks, which represents 62%. Now, if you look at the previous 2 years, in 2019, 52%, 2020, 57%, and 2021, 62%. So whatever is happening in English has seen an improvement from 2019, a gradual improvement from 2019 to 2021, which means we're doing something right in the English area. Social studies, we have 895 person pass out of 1,697, which represents a 54% pass rate, which is a big improvement from 33% in 2019, 49% in 2020, and 54% in 2021.
While recognizing the progress in those 2 areas, he noted the need for more work to be done in the others.
The 2 areas that we really need to focus on in this region for students to acquire a good base, for them to progress into areas that will be required for national development, science and mathematics. We have got to do more work in those areas.
Further, he reported on the dwindled performance in mathematics and science.
549 students passed mathematics, which is a decrease in the performance compared in the previous 2 years. The 2019 was 37%, 2020 was 35%, and 2021 is 33%, which is a gradual decline from 2019 to 2021, which means therefore we got to get back to the drawing board and look at the whole question of teaching mathematics at the national grade 6 level. We have 646 person pass, and if you look at the percentage over the 3-year period, in 2019 was 37%, 2020 41%, 2021 39%, which is a consistent position basically, because it's not too much of a big difference in percentage there, but it's a consistently low performance. It's consistent but low. At 39% in the sciences, when we are trying to push mathematics and science in the schools, those 2 performances will have to be improved.
Mr. Armagon took the time to ponder on the impact that the pandemic has had on the performance this year, given the new teaching learning methods.
But of course one has to take into consideration the fact that students were not in school and were not given face-to-face lessons for basically a whole year. They're out of school, and so when you look at that and you have to put that factor, you have to factor that in as a consideration, then we can say that the results have been virtually the same over the last 3 years.
On the same note, he recognized the importance of parental involvement in their child's education.
So the onus would have been on parents too, a lot of responsibility has to be borne by parents to ensure that their children do the work at home and make sure that they have study time and so. And this is, parents have to take their children's education very seriously as well. So, it's not only the system that is not performing to expectation, but parents themselves are not living up to what is expected of their in terms of responsibility to their children.
Conclusively, Region 6 records an overall 50% pass rate in the National Grade 6 examination for 2021. Narima Ali, Channel 8 News.